So anyway, remove all tags from clothing. There's no possible opinion to the need to that being one. That is a need. It's a must. You have to. I mean, you don't have to care about clothing. You don't have to care about fashion by any means. But you don't have to care to even want to try to care to be intentional about your clothing. It's the only thing physically placed on your physical body. Your physical body is placed on this physical rock in space we call Earth. And there's only one way it works. It's just determined by the bones. But you've got a tag in the way of your body working. So, you know, it's taking the entire body to some degree to stabilize. And every single breath we take, the rib cage, wow, be careful with yourself. Seriously, I mean it. Expanding and contracting in 360 degrees, meaning just all the way around. Every breath we take, the whole body has to stabilize because this is a lot of motion happening. And you know where this motion is happening is right next to where this tag is, in the side seams of our tops. Okay. I mean, I'm not exaggerating about the amount of motion being a lot in the rib cage when it's just working naturally. Let me try this. Let me try to breathe all the way out, like for the visual, really. I mean it. This is going to be a good thing to show. I'm gonna breathe in all the way from all the way out, and so you can see how much expansion really happens in the rib cage. And the point is, there just needs to be an even space. You know, clothing has to fit nice and snug, but an even space left to right for the arms to just hang at the sides of the body with just Earth's vertical gravity pull. It's just a pendulum, the whole arm, right? If the body's not altered, stemming at the feet, zero drop, determine any brand of shoe, keeping the feet just flat on the horizontal surface of the planet Earth. Okay, neutral from dorsiflexion or plantar flexion, lifting up or pointing down of the toes. Just flat shoe soles, the feet just working as if they're allowed to. The only way they ever could. Designed by God, we don't have a say. But man-made shoe designs, you know, we've got heels on shoes that elevate the foot's heel. It's just a wedge, constantly pointing or plantar flexing our foot, which just changes the whole body, right? But gravity has a vertical pull. Our bodies have even mathematical opposing bends back and forth from the ankles up to the neck, opposing Earth's vertical gravity pull. The ankles bend backward, the knees bend forward, the hips bend backward, the low back bends forward, the mid back bends backward, the upper back, just the neck or the cervical spine, it bends forward, and that's how we just stay standing up on Earth's vertical gravity pull. But anyway, there's just something in the way. If you've got tags in the side seams of tops. This video's title, the 13th of July, 2026, under In The Image Clothing Company's main site here, okay? Spoken by me, Evan Strong, the founder and leader for life of In The Image Clothing Company. You've got to remove it. You have to remove this tag. Any labeling at all, anything sticking out, protruding, in the way, physically causing a gap in your clothing, between your clothing and your body. And this is also just imbalanced. It's only on one side. So what I'm saying is, let's breathe. Really, watch this. I'm going to breathe out all the way and then just watch how much expansion happens in my rib cage. And just notice it has to evenly expand on both sides and evenly contract on both sides, because it's evenly connecting into the center line of the body, which is physical, immovable by itself bone that meshes with the vertical pull to gravity that's universal. So there's no opinion. I don't have some kind of breakthrough or new information, but we've got new things that we've invented as a human race that damage our bodies, like tops, tags in the side seams of tops. This video is titled the 13th of July 2026, under In The Image Clothing Company's main site. Watch me breathe. Really, watch the motion. And just notice, this would be in the way if this shirt wasn't inside out. This tag will normally be between your clothing and your body if you're wearing this shirt the way that they've designed it to be worn, because the tags aren't placed where they're seen normally when you're wearing the clothing, the labeling. in modern 2026? No way. Instead, they just place it against your body. We don't know what we don't know. I get it, right? We can't be held accountable for what we don't know. I wore tags in my clothing until I was about 24 years old. Personally, Evan Strong, the founder and leader for life of In the Image Clothing Company, when I speak as bold as I do, I was making just about all the same mistakes that we say not to until I knew not to, but also I just didn't know anything that I didn't know until I did. Watch me breathe. Ready? Right, I mean, that's a lot of motion. I mean, like literal inches left and right of expansion of the rib cage when we breathe in all the way, or inhale all the way from being exhaled all the way, or breathing out all the way, which there has to be just physical room. It's as real as it gets. If you've got a tag in the way, a label in the way, something physically causing a gap, tags in the side seams of tops. This video's title on the 13th of July, 2026, under In the Image Clothing Company's main site here. It's not going to allow you to breathe, which is the essence of human life. Oxygen. There's only one way the human body could ever work. So, follow my lead. Right? No, like I'm saying, I personally, Evan Strong, the founder and leader for life of In the Image Clothing Company, didn't remove tags from my clothing either until I was like 24 years old. So, don't think you're doing something wrong. Like, when you hear information, especially spoken by how boldly I speak often, you know, coming from me, this sounds like you should know better. Or no, we don't know. Right? I mean, we buy clothing from other people that made our clothing. Why are we going to have to buy something from someone that they made to be used and then modify it before it even works okay for our bodies, the only way the bones of our bodies connect? Right? Snip, snip, cut the tags out. You have to remove all tags from your clothing. Whew. You have to. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you how the universal human design is put together by God. It grows by itself. And I know the anatomy of the human body in depth. We discussed the anatomy of the human body in depth here under In the Image Clothing Company's main side. We give a lot of free modifications in clothing to not alter the body. This is not modifying your clothing, though. When we're talking about tags, labeling, and clothing, it's a secondary thing. This has nothing to do with the clothing. It's just telling you about the clothing. It's got to be removed.